What's happening, YouTube, man? We back. It's the next day. Yeah, I got on the whole bodysuit right now. Crazy words. But anyways, though, man, I got this little suit on whatever so I can be better prepared so I don't get all that paint dust and everywhere, stuff like that on me and stuff. So I don't gotta keep getting my clothes messed up. And I'm fully prepared today. I got my mask and all that. So anyways, so today, what we're gonna do is finish up on this part. As you can see, we still gotta come in and fill up these little edges right here. Fill in these little spots. Get all that in, but honestly, came back and look at it today, it actually don't look bad at all. Like, this sanding down, it feels real smooth. Everything feels really, really good. I don't feel these ridges in here no more. Like, it's really smooth around the edges. I did the edges a little bit. I'm gonna come back over this part, put some tape over this line, and then come back over this side a little bit more, and then do a little bit more of this hood on this side. And once I finish with this side, we can actually start moving on to this. I'm gonna actually remove this, take this piece off, start working on the door, see how much I get of the door done, plus the my fault, side mirror, see if I can get the side mirrors to come off. And then we're gonna start working on the door, see how much we can get. Cause I'm gonna finish the hood today. I'm gonna take the headlight out too, my fault, I gotta take this up too. Finish the hood, and I'm gonna work on the bumper last cause I gotta figure out how to take that off too. Then I'm gonna move on to this piece and then the door. And then that'll be probably it for today. That'll be part 2. But for now, I got some alcohol right quick. I'm about to clean it up. I got me some lint-free rags. I'm about to clean the surface right quick because I got another clean board as well too. Because I got to put some more fiberglass fillet on there and fill in that spot and this spot as well, and then a little bit more to sand that spot down too a little bit more. Get everything smooth, and then we're gonna go from there. So I'm gonna put the camera up, clean the surface down one more time real quick, get everything sanded good, and then apply some more putty, and then go from there. Alright, so I got some putty on here again. Filled in on most of these spots now. So now I'm about to go now and sand it down one more time. I got my sander again. I'm gonna go down, sand this down one more good time. It should be good after this. I also took this panel off. I got bags and stuff under here. Cause I gotta figure out how I'm gonna fix this, which I'm probably figure it out. I'm gonna just put some fiberglass first and try to hold it together or something like that. Get a clamp to hold it together, and fix the cracks as well in it, and then sand it back down, and that should be good. But yeah, so we're gonna go from there. Sand this piece down next. After I get done sanding this down, I'm gonna work on that small little piece, and then we're gonna go try to attack the door, get the door done, and then go from there. We're gonna just start sanding everything down, man, getting it ready for paint. So I'm about to take this camera up and sand all this back down and see how even it is. Alright, so I just sanded it down just a little bit. I didn't want to go too heavy on the sanding. But honestly, it's coming out way more better. This is feeling way more filled in. Like all these parts right here is feeling way more filled in. All I gotta do is now just take some of this off, like take a lot more off here, I'll say in here too as well. But everything else is feeling much filled in now. Like all those holes and filled in spots is like way more filled in. So now to keep my body line, I want to make sure I always get like a good, I don't want to go too hard on this part, but I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, take off too much and like get into the body line. I want to take off just enough so where I can get this spot even and still have my body line. And over here as well, I didn't take up a lot. I'm gonna go back over this a lot more, but this is feeling a lot way better. I'm actually kind of mad I got it right there in that spot, but that's gonna be easy to get off because I gotta take off this headlight anyways. But I'm gonna just chisel that off. But other than that, it's turning out really good. And this side came out way smoother. I only gotta go but this probably like 2 or 3 times, and this will be good on this side. So yeah, all this is pretty much smooth. So now I'm gonna just sand this down a little bit because it's a little high right here. Sand this down, and then it should be good to go. So I'm gonna do that off camera, and I'm gonna show you guys how it look when I get done sanding this down. Alright, so I'm finally done with the hood, man, and I'm not gonna lie, this turned out way better than I expected, man, for my first time. I got a little bit, you know, hit highs and lows here and there, but overall, man, this is pretty much perfect for me, man. This is really good, man. Honestly, like, I came out really good, especially with this. It was kind of hard to get this area because you know how it slopes down. So I had to add a little bit of putty here and then take off a little bit more here because it slopes down on that side there. So I just had to take off a little bit more here But this is all smooth as well. And this side is way more smoother too. Like, man, like everything came out really, really good. Really good, like smooth, man. Laid out really, really flat. You see no really bumps and none of that in there. Like, it's pretty good. Still got my body lines as well as this one. It's pretty smooth. So all I really got to do, honestly, is I should have put tape around the edge of this right here, because I'll be getting like a little bit of a little extra fiberglass bondo on the sides. But I actually can get that off once I take this off, like I said before. But I wish I would have put tape over it, but now I know before. So when I get to that side, I start sanding. But I don't got to do any bondo on that side, hopefully. So this is the main project that I was really trying to get out the way, was this front side. Get it sanded, get it fixed, make sure everything is filled in properly, and it's smooth without like pillar or anything like that. Now I'm gonna just give it a little bit more time to cure. I'm probably gonna go over this a little bit more, but I really don't want to touch it again, honestly, because this feels really good and I don't want to take too much off, but it's feeling real good right there. This one definitely is good. I'm not gonna go over this anymore. This side came out really good, honestly. Like, this side came out really smooth. So since I'm done with this, I'm actually gonna clean this piece off now and just try to work on a smaller project if I don't get to that door today, because it's been really hot. It's been taking me a little bit of time to actually sand this down and get it to how I really want to. It took me like at least 45 minutes to an hour to just on that small little front there. But I wanted to make sure this video is even as possible, you know what I'm saying, once I start painting, so you don't see as much imperfection. So now I'll be moving on to this right here. I gotta get this sanded, fix this with the fiberglass bondo as well. Clean it out as well, because you see it's super dirty. So clean this as well. And yeah, keep moving forward. But everything is going pretty good. I'm just happy that this turned out really good. Like, you won't even see no cracks or none of that how it used to look before. Like, man. So I'm ready to hit this with some primer once it all sealed up. I sand most of it down, and I'm ready to hit this with some primer and see how it actually looks and how it sits on this car once I hit it with primer, to see if I see any like holes or anything that's kind of uneven or where. But so far we're going good so far. So I'm gonna let that sit, cure a little bit longer, and then after that I'm gonna hit it with some primer probably. Not if I don't hit it with primer today, I'm gonna probably do it tomorrow most likely, just on that area, not the whole hood, just on this area right here, just to see how it turned out. And then after that I'm gonna keep sanding, move on to the door. If I don't get to the door today, I'll get to it tomorrow for sure. But my main focus is getting this hood done. So now I'm gonna focus on this, and I'll catch you guys in a minute. Alright, so now I finally finished sanding it. As you can see, this how it came out. Pretty good actually. Much better than I thought. All I gotta do now is wait, because my battery keeps dying obviously. I should have bought another battery for this sander so I can have two batteries so I can just keep working. But now I don't really need the sander right now. What I might do is mix up some of that bondo. See if I can fix this right here. I got it sanded down a lot more. All I need to do is get that bondo, close this, fill in this area, and then this small area right here, and then this hairline crack going down there. But other than that, we should be pretty much good to go. So I'm about to mix up this bondo again. I showed you in the first video in part 1. I'm about to just mix it up. I got my board again, just with some tape, cardboard, the bondo glass right here, if you guys didn't know, and the hardener. And I got my little small spatula because I don't really need a big one for these small holes. I'm not gonna put a lot of bondo on this, and we're gonna go from there with it, man. So let's just see how this turn out with this bondo. I'm about to whip it up right quick, and I'm gonna turn the camera back on to start laying this on. Alright, so now I finally got the stuff applied to it right here, as you can see, and I got a big glob on the back. I'm not too big worried about the back, how it look, but I got it all right there. So now I'm about to just sand it down and go there. And I'm still using the 80 grit, so yeah, I'm gonna go from there. All right, bet. So now we finally back, man. Now look how this looks. So much better, man. It's actually filled in now, no crack. Like it's smooth too, man. Like I'm starting to get the hang of it now. It's actually really, really good. I got a little low spot like right here, which I can go back over a little bit again to make everything even. But other than that, man, this came out really, really smooth. Like everything came out good. Besides the back right here, which I was gonna leave a little bit heavy right here. As you can see, it's a little bit glowed up, a little bit clumpy looking, but I didn't really care too much about the back because you're not gonna get to see this side. And on top of that, I'm not planning on selling the car anyways. I'm planning on keeping it. So this part I left a little bit extra thick for more support. So if it was to crack again or anything like that, but I don't think it's going anywhere. It's pretty solid. Like, man, this is pretty smooth so far. Came out really good. So I'm actually glad I'm done setting this part now, fixing this. So now I'm gonna give it some time to cure as well. So today what we got done for part 2, we got this piece, the side piece finished, all sanded. The body work on this done. Everything on here is pretty sealed to go. Sanded down. It's ready for primer too. I guess I can go over a little bit of the edges and stuff on the inside without with the little small sander, with my hand sander to get on the insides and the crevices. But other than that, this is gonna be ready for primer. I'm not gonna set that on the car. I'm gonna just sit it somewhere over here. And then the car as well, as you can see, the car as well. I got the front done. Everything is pretty much looking pretty good so far, man. So I got all this right here, smoothing out, everything sanded. I'm gonna go with the hood on this side a little bit more, probably with an 80 grit again, probably 120, probably 120 grit to go over the whole car, or 80 depending on how thick the clear coat is going on the rest of the back of the car. But other than that, man, this is gonna be it for part 2 of the video. Finishing the hood and working on the side fender. So hopefully tomorrow we can go ahead and jump straight into the door. Try to figure out how to get this door over here painted. Well, you can't see the door, but the next thing I'm gonna do is try to work on the door, see if I can get the door painted, and gonna go from there, man, and keep moving forward with it. We're making some good progress so far, and everything is actually turning out way easier than I thought. So I'm gonna catch you guys on tomorrow's video, and I'll see you guys then.